The Mandalorian goes to the Sons of Anarchy for help. This cannot bode well.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, viewer discretion is advised.
Humanity. Look how far you've fallen.
Greetings, programs, and welcome to Pop Culture Therapy. I'm your host, Stone Loki, and what can I say? Every series has its bad episodes, and this is the worst episode by far of The Mandalorian, in my opinion. He is treated like dog shit through the whole episode. They treat him like a dumbass. They act like dumbasses. What exactly am I talking about? So, The Mandalorian shows up at this station, runs into Bobby from Sons of Anarchy. Bobby says, I got a job for you, Mando. And you remember the old days, right? Everything was all cool because, I'm Bobby from Sons of Anarchy. And he agrees to do this job. The mercs he is working with are some of the stupidest people I have ever seen in a television show ever. One of them has like a backpack with an artificial arm that holds a blaster. You've got this Twilight girl that acts like a skeezy hoe. You've got a Debronian strong man that's like, I am big, but I am dumb. And it's just, it's crappy. I was sitting there going, man, this is just, not only is it boring, but it's stupid. So they want him to do a job. They want to use the Razor Crest because the Razor Crest doesn't have an Imperial or New Republic transponder on it, so it's like a ghost ship. And they need the Mandalorian to do that. They've got this droid that, of course, the Mandalorian doesn't want messing with this ship that is going to pilot the Razor Crest to do the job because no human can pilot it as efficient as this droid. Yada, yada, yada. So it ends up being like a jailbreak. They're going to do a jailbreak. The name of the episode is The Prisoner, and they're going to do a jailbreak. So they get on the ship, and the Debronian shoots a mouse droid. The first thing the fucking Debronian does is shoot a fucking mouse droid when they're trying to be sneaky and trying to sneak onto this ship and save this prisoner. So the battle droids show up, they're alert, and they don't know what to do. They're just hiding. And the Mandalorian goes out and starts whipping ass, and the head of the merc unit's like, nope, just let him do it. Don't help. And it's so fucking stupid. It annoyed the living shit out of me. You're there to do a job. You're getting paid to do a job. And you're going to sit on your ass and watch the Mandalorian deal with the droids just so you can be like, good job, Mando. And it's just stupid. And they're treating the Mandalorian like shit, and he's not doing anything about it. So they get to the control room on this prison ship, and there's a Republic egghead there. And they mess with him, and everybody's got their guns out, and the Mandalorian's like, don't kill him. He's got a transponder that'll call the Republic if something happens. Ooh, I'm so scared. Y'all are mercs. And it was just stupid. The way they dealt with it was stupid. The Twilight girl who had some kind of relationship with the Mandalorian at some point, she wants to jump his bones. She ends up killing the Republic egghead, and he hits the button that's going to call the Republic. And the droid back on the ship, who stayed back on the ship's like, you have 20 minutes until the Republic gets here. And I'm just like, dude, this is so fucking stupid. So they get to the prison, the cell where this prisoner is at, and it ends up being the Twi'lek's brother. And they shove the Mandalorian in the cell and lock him in the fucking cell. And I'm like, dude, how did you not see this coming? They treated you like fucking dog shit since you agreed to do this mission. She has acted like a fucking coos, and now you're in the cell. And you're screwed. So, the one thing I don't understand here is he on the Mandalorian's arm, he's got a control board that controls the Razor Crest. And at no time does he like lock the ship down. Not once. He does not do that. And that I thought was just fucking stupid. So the Mandalorian ends up getting out of the cell before they can get back to the ship. He gets a droid and gets its arm and unlocks the door. Gets back to the control room and locks the ship down so nobody can get off of it. Locks the prison ship down. And begins to hunt the mercenaries down one by one. And I was just like, man, this is stupid. So finally, and there is a scene where the Devronian, he tries to slam the door and cut this Devronian in half, and the Devronian catches it on its back and like lifts it up, and then he shuts a second set of doors on him. But this motherfucker's still alive at the end of the episode. I was just, it just completely blew my fucking mind. So he hunts them down one by one, and Baby Yoda has not made an appearance really yet at all in this episode. And it finally shows up on the ship, and the droid that's on the piloting area of the Mandalorian ship. I'm so fucking disgusted by this. I can't even talk right now. The droid turns around and sees Baby Yoda, turns back around, grabs its blaster, turns back around to shoot it, and Baby Yoda's gone. He begins to hunt Baby Yoda on the Razor Crest as the Mandalorian is hunting down the mercs. The guy that they boosted from the prison cell, the Twi'lek's brother, he's the only one left, and he's about to get off the ship when the Mandalorian catches him, and he tells the Mandalorian, "You've got a job to do. You always do your job. So take me where I'm supposed to go." And he fucking does it. I cannot believe he actually fucking does it. So the droid on the ship has found Baby Yoda. He raises his blaster up, and Baby Yoda closes its eyes and raises its hand up. And this is the only redeeming fucking part of the whole episode. And the droid's head explodes, and Baby Yoda in shock like jerks back and looks at his own hand and is like, oh, did I do that? And it's the Mandalorian. You know, the Mandalorian comes up and it opens his eyes and looks up, and he's like, Papa. And the Mandalorian's like, come here, little guy. And that's the only cute fucking part of the whole fucking episode. That's the only good part. That's the only time I smiled. Well, no, there was one more part, but still it doesn't make any sense. So he takes the Twi'lek brother back to Bobby from Sons of Anarchy and drops him off on the station and is like, y'all have a good one, gets paid. As he's flying off, you hear this beep, 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 beep. And the Twi'lek reaches into his pocket and pulls out the transponder. The New Republic transponder. And Bobby's like, what's that? Why is it beeping? And you're like, okay, what the hell? And then 3 X-Wings come out of hyperspace as the Mandalorian's pulling away from the station in the Razor Crest. And they blow up the station. And I was just like, dude, this is stupid shit. And to get even stupider, it then pans back to the prison ship, and the 3 mercs that went with the Mandalorian are locked up in the prison ship. And I'm just like, okay, so the Debronian didn't die when he shut the door on him. The Twi'lek girl didn't die, and the merc with the fucking arm blaster on his backpack, the Mandalorian didn't kill. Stupidest fucking episode. I was so disappointed. I really hope they fix this. I really hope that next week they have a good episode, because I thought this was complete just trash. From the way they treated the Mandalorian the whole episode, from the fact that he didn't really deal with him, he just left him on the prison ship. And like I said, the only redeeming part of that whole episode was Baby Yoda being like, oh, did I do that? Looking at his hand like, oh, wow. And no, it was the Mandalorian. The Mandalorian shot the droid. Oh, tell me what you guys think. Leave me a comment in the comment section. Did you guys see this? Are you guys going to watch this? What do you think? If you like my videos, please give me a thumbs up. If you like my channel, please subscribe and ring that bell. And I will catch you all on the next Pop Culture Therapy.